Hello, hello. Welcome to the Deborah Berry channel. If this is your first time, I am Deborah Berry. This channel is about fashion. It's about styling. It's about doing everything we can, ladies, to hold on to our pretty. It's about getting dressed and looking your absolute very best. That's right. Get up, get dressed, and look your very, very best. And as always, welcome back to my returning subscribers. I love you. I thank you. I appreciate you. Let me get situated here. I'm still a little cattywampus, okay? Hello, my lovely lovelies. Hello, my lovely lovelies. I'm just a little offbeat, but that's okay. I always start off a little offbeat, and it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. How is everyone? We made it through another week, of course, and I'm sitting here. This is my breakfast. I have banana sliced up and the white seedless grapes. I have to have some kind of nourishment to spend time with you. You know how perfect it is when you get the perfect grapes like this. You know, some are too mushy and some are too sweet or something. These are just perfect and they kind of pop when you bite them. Lovely, lovely. Lovely, lovely. Okay. How is everybody? Oh my God. What do you think about this weather? Up, down, high, low, whatever. We're gonna get through it. We are so thankful. And I understand we have all lived through an horrendous last week of what happened. I'm not gonna go into it. But we need love. We need love and harmony, and we need a big hug from God. We need a big warm hug from God, and let's give it to each other through God. That's what we can do. Hug your neighbor, love your neighbor, respect your brother. You know, I'm crossing my leg. Give me a minute here. I just wanted to say, we're going to get through this. We're going to get through this. Now, let's get right to what we're here for. And let's try to continue to have our life as normal as we can. Though this is not normal times we're living in right now. But let's see. You know, what makes me feel good is when I open up my YouTube and I see the girls, the ladies, the women in New York Fashion Week. Life goes on. Life is going on for us at a certain level. We have to keep some normalcy. So when I'm watching Monica, all by Monica and Monroe in New York, and Carolyn Gray, Karen Ritchie, when I'm watching those ladies, Angela Michelle, we have to keep going. We have to keep trying to have some normalcy, some leverage, some levity, some hope in our life. So I just took a minute. There's a little bit of compassion we have to show each other, and I am so grateful to have you ladies. So let's get right to what we're here for, and that's my lips. On my lips this week is one of my favorites, the Gucci Love Before Breakfast. It's a matte. It's in the pink family. Lovely, lovely. You know, I've worn her so many times. Lips, nails, they go with nothing I have on. You can see these nails, they're pretty, like a powder blue. If you recall, I think last week I showed you my new Olive and June pieces. Well, Olive and June items, new nail polish, and this was the quick dry, and this one was called Rink, like a skating rink, R-I-N-K. It's they should have called it Clouds or Sky or something, not Clouds, well, Sky Blue, or you know. But anyway, that's the color, Rink, and I just felt like it went on so well, went on so smooth. I mean, if you haven't tried Olive and June polishes, excuse me, if you even do your nails at home, but they're perfect for that. Or if you have a teenager who's doing their own nails, the quick dry, it dries fast. It's great. So I have that on. I have the Dermalec up under it, of course. All right, fragrance. I couldn't decide, so I have on two. They're both Gucci to go along with the Gucci lips. You know, the Gucci Flora. This is the Gorgeous Magnolia and Gorgeous Orchid. You see, I'm trying to see that without my glasses. both very, very nice. Very, very nice. Ooh, this one has writing on the back. Something about bouquet, magnolia, essence, dewberries, accord, and patchouli essence. Oh, it has the notes in there. It don't have anything on it. I don't know. I put them both on. I think this is my favorite, but then I go back and this is my favorite. So why not wear them both? So I will list them. You get a chance. Ramona, I hope you're enjoying yours. Okay, lips, nails, fragrance, all covered. All right. Okay, let's move right along. Let's see. We went to church. We did go to church yesterday. Of course, it was summertime yesterday. Yesterday was summer. It's still summer. And what did I wear? I wore that crochet top, sweater like I showed you in a few videos, and I wore it with black, and he wore his rust-colored linen. I guess I need to put the pictures up, right? Or whichever side I put the pictures up. He wore the rust-colored linen blazer and the light linen pants and his white linen shirt because it was like summer. And I wore the black and the cream or bone color. And it was nice. We did that, and let's see. I'm trying to figure out what shoe. I wore black shoes. Carried my black Tory bag. I'm getting ahead of myself in my mind. But that's what we wore to church. It was nice. It was really hot when we came out of church. Boy, oh boy. But we went to church. So, church pictures time. Okay. I just want to say thank you for all your support, and I've got only, usually this is where I go to new stuff, so I do have one. Let's do new stuff. New stuff. Am I all over the place? I have one new item. I was in CHICO'S returning a blouse that I ordered 2 times. I ordered it, then it just didn't work for me. But I saw this necklace, you know, when I get in CHICO'S with the jewelry. So I want to show you this. I actually had it on in the church picture. I wore it to church yesterday because it went so well with what I had on. It went well with that bone-colored crocheted top. But here's the necklace. Here's the little thing. It was $79.50, but it just caught my eye. The chain caught my eye. The chain is like those old chains the kids we used to, look at that. And this part here, it's a cream colored enamel with the gold inlay set in there. Make that up for you so you can see. Okay. And it's just, she's pretty. She's a little heavy, but was really comfortable to wear and really nice. And I'm looking forward to putting this over a turtleneck. Imagine it over a black turtleneck, a chocolate brown turtleneck, a winter white turtleneck, and even a white turtleneck. It's a perfect sweater necklace. So I will list her. This is, I guess it's pretty new at CHICO'S, but I still haven't got my other. Oh, I want to show you this. On here at the clasp, right at the tip, and I don't know if it's going to show up on camera, there's a little rhinestone right there. Look at that. You see it that way? And right there. I mean, it's the details for me. Sometimes it's the details, and that's what you pull back to open it, and it's got the little rhinestone that no one will see but you. But sometimes it's all about the little details. Like, they didn't have to put that there. But wow. And then this is just all these little chains. Look like those chains with key rings on back in the day in school, but in this golden bronzy color. So lovely, lovely. You guys should grab this one. I didn't get any. I was exchange. What I took back, I just did an exchange, and I think I had to pay 15 cents difference or something. So it wasn't too much, but they usually have buy one get one half off with the jewelry. So then this was all I was getting. I just got that. All right, so that's covered. I want to go over last week. I appreciate all of your wonderful feedback on the brooches. I have learned how to say it, even though it's spelled BROOCH. It's pronounced brooch. And I'm so glad, because I kept thinking, this idiot, she's walking around, look at the word, it looks like brooch. But you guys informed me and educated me, so it's brooch. I can say brooch and not feel crazy. And I was forcing myself last week to keep saying brooch, brooch, and it just sounded crazy to me. So the brooch, the koi brooch was a hit. If you missed that, oh, you need to go back and look at last week's video, because that koi brooch, oh. And I did have one person mention that it was too big, too in your face, and too much advertising for, you know, a company or a designer. And my thing was, I wear Michael Kors stuff has a logo, my Tory Burch bags, my Coach bags. Half the stuff I got has some kind of emblem on it that lets you know it's, you know, when you see a YSL purse, all of them have that YSL somewhere. You're going to have that YSL. It doesn't bother me, because to me, those people took the time to design and do. If I design something, I might want my little name on there somewhere, or my little logo, you know, and it's recognized. And sometimes, you know, it's quality. You know it's quality if you see this certain kind. So it doesn't bother me, but I can understand that. And if you don't want that, koi is in your face. My husband's like, you don't put that on a jacket. I told him, I said, if it was said alpha, you'd wear it. He wouldn't have a thing to say if it said anything with alpha. Oh, he's got alpha this. He's got so many things with alpha on it. I was like, if it said alpha, you'd pin that on your jacket. And he just looked at me, because there was nothing to say. So let me wear my koi brooch. I'm all confused. Let me wear my koi brooch, my koi pin, whatever. However I want to wear it. He's talking about that. It's not that big. It's going to look great. You just wait. It'll look good on a coat even. Or a big heavy sweater. Put that on. I got plans for that koi brooch. Right? Brooch. They have a new one I kind of like. Well, it's probably one they've had. It's a complete circle. And it's hollow in the middle. And then around it has these little lines. And it just lays flat. I think I want to get that one. I was trying to like not spend any money, but I really want to get that one. And there's a handbag I want to get. I keep trying to decide. I want to have at least one of the koi handbags, because I think they're precious. The details and all of the work that goes in there. And you know, it's an African company, and it's a woman. You know, we got to support. We got to support. Okay. Also, from last week's video, I want to apologize for. I have a habit of saying Ralph Lauren when I mean Ralph Lauren. It's just a little, you know how you get the little slang going in your head. And I know his name is Ralph Lauren, and I apologize if it's, I've said his name so many times last week, I kept thinking, why do you keep saying Ralph Lauren? Ralph Lauren. That's just like me and the girls talking. We just, you know, Ralph Lauren. Ralph Lauren, Mr. Lauren, you have my deepest apologies. I guess you might say, oh, man, how you say my name, as long as you buy the product, right? But I want to do both. I want to buy the product, and I want to say your name correctly. So thank you to the subscriber who informed me that it is pronounced Ralph Lauren and not Ralph Lauren. I probably heard that somewhere and thought, oh, that's pretty cool, Ralph Lauren. Ralph Lauren. So, all right, have I corrected everything that needed to be corrected? Yes, I think I have. So let's move on to topic. This week's topic, you know, we're having what I call dual seasons every week. This week might be summer, next week might be fall. This day might be summer, the next day might be fall. So I decided, hey, let's just, you know, I've been dressing up and putting on skirts and dresses for you. Let's put some pants on. Let's do a casual, just some casual, some classic casual, you know, fall, late summer, early fall looks. So I put 4 looks. I was digging in that closet. You know, you love it when I dig in the closet. I do too. I really do. Dig in the closet to put together just some casual looks. I would do much more casual, but since I've had this weight gain, a lot of my pants don't fit well, and it's like I can't breathe. And I refuse to go try it more on because it's so depressing. Pants was hard enough, but you know, to get them long enough and get them to fit well. So I pulled out a pair of these are older pants I've had. All of them are older. Yes. So I'm gonna be squoze in there, if that's not a word. But I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it for you. Hey, sometimes we gotta do what we gotta do, right? And just suck it in and try to eat more of this and less junk, because I've been eating junk. I need prayer. I need the food gods to say, stop it. Stop it. And I'll eat some chocolate. I'll eat some nuts. I'll eat this. I want some salty. I want some sweet. I'm just in that terrible, terrible cycle, and I gotta break it. I need to break it. Okay, I'm saying that over for myself, right? You all know how it is, ladies. You know how it is. So I am gonna do the first look, and this is part of the first look. You like this blouse? How many of you remember this blouse? You probably don't remember this blouse. But when I have another blouse just like this, and it was from CHICO'S. It was in blue and white. When I get in, I could show you. I have a picture of me in the blue and white with this blouse. I'm gonna put that picture up right now for you. That's me, how I styled the blue and white one, and it sold out so quickly. It's from CHICO'S. It's a no iron from CHICO'S. That sold out no sooner I put it up, and probably this one hopefully might still be there, because I've had it a while. I just didn't wear it. I just grabbed it as soon as I saw it, and I said, oh, they did it in green and white. They should do it like in a tan and white, even a black and white. Wouldn't this be cool? So that's the other one. So let me I don't know, I may go downstairs today. We'll see. You'll see when I come back. You'll see where I am when I return. So I want to thank you again for being my supporters and for being my love connection. And we're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. That's right. We're going to be all right. I'll be right back, ladies. Bye. Look number one, casual, classic, comfortable, seasonal. If it's like today, it's kind of warm out, it would work. But I mean, simple. Khakis. These are Banana Republic, probably almost 3 years old now. I have 2 pairs of these. Another one's in a little lighter, less golden color of khaki. Pleated, nice. This is the CHICO'S blouse. You know. This is the CHICO'S blouse in green. I showed you it before in the blue. So the green is just, it's a nice little, the sleeves stop here. Got the little, cuff fold back. Nice collar. Got the stripes going on, stripes going on. Ooh, and I am in these size 6 pants, which I wish I had gotten both sizes so I could have, Anyway, neither here nor there. The Tory Burch white belt, even though the buckle's silver, I have the gold hoops, my Ana Luisa Pebble necklace on, this is one of my favorites. Michael Kors watch, not Michael Kors, Michelle watch, Ana Luisa bracelet here in the DIA bracelets, and just a pair of, on my feet, white loafers, my Franco Sordo white loafers. Still can squeeze that white in, right now in the season. Really nice, just comfortable with the khakis. A nice Saturday afternoon look, if you will. And I couldn't decide which bag. Let me let you decide. This is the Ralph Lauren, I was going to say Ralph Lauren small saddle bag. Look at that. My husband got me for my birthday this year. So it's a cool bag. Small enough, go over the shoulder, put it on, do what you got to do, go where you got to go. A nice little bag, just perfect, easy to carry and move around if you're shopping. And pretty good low. That flap goes back, and you got all the opening right here. So, and there's a little clasp there. I also thought that this Michael Kors bag would really go. It kind of picks up the pants a little closer, I mean, look at that, I love that tassel. So I could do this one too. This one, shoulder or crossbody, be really great. So it's up to you which bag, where you're going, what mood you're in. But I love this bag. I wish I was able to make it like a top handle. Wish there was a way to make it shorter. But it's a great, really, really great crossbody bag. A really, really great crossbody bag. I mean, look at that. What do you say? What do you say? You can't beat that, right? It's lovely, lovely. So either bag would work. Either one would accent this nice little transitional, seasonal look. Casual. And I love it that I can sit that out. Like I told you, there are a few bags I want that are made like that. Tory Burch has one with the piercing. But you can't sit it up. I don't want a bag that's got to lay down when I sit it down. And I think it was some other bag I wanted, and I thought, so I got to lay it down. I'm not going to like that at all. But I love this little camera shaped bag, like a camera bag. Really nice. So they don't have these anymore. Michael Kors, I got this probably last year or year before last, end of the season. Really nice, but you may find one like sitting in Macy's or sitting in Dillard's. You never know. So there you are. That's the first look. It's the first one. We got a little casual put in. Simple. I mean, spring and fall are perfect for your khakis. Pull out the khakis, put some looks together. You can put a blazer on with this. You can put a sweater on with this, because it's a nice weight. The khakis have a little bit of weight to them, but perfect. I've worn them in the summer. I've worn them in the spring. So now we can wear them in the fall. There you go. And I am like pushing all this to get this, because this blouse really comes down. It's a great blouse also to wear on the outside. Really great, but it's a good one to wear just like this. Just tuck it in and get it going. You got a meeting to go to. You got to go meet the girls, run and see a movie, or just, you know, shopping and hanging out. I wouldn't wear shopping, because putting this on and off, when I go shopping, I want something easy I can pull on and get out of quickly, because if I'm trying something on. But just shopping, if you get fragrance or accessories like a belt or some jewelry, you know, or a scarf or a hat, it's the perfect little outfit to, or shades, you know, lots of all those things that you don't have to take things off to try on. But here we are, look number one. All right, coming up, I don't know what I'm going to do. I've got, the rest will be denim. I've got some off-white denim, I've got some black denim, and I've got some denim as I call it, blue. So we're going to roll down that alley, so to speak. So ladies, I'll be back with the next look. But look number one is done. One and done. All right, I'm going to try to have fun with this, because I love my time with you, and I'm downstairs this week trying to do something a little different. I don't know, maybe I need to turn this chandelier light on, even though it's a little distracting. Let me see what it looks like. Hold up, let me turn it on. Just trying to get it right. I can turn it on and I can make it bright, bright. Let's see, they give me more light. Ooh. I don't know, that gives me more light, but it may be distracting to you. I don't want anything distracting you. So if it's too bright, we'll see. We'll try it with that on, because I want the lighting to be correct. Always correct. It's kind of bright though, isn't it? Well, we'll see. I'll take a few snaps with it and we'll see. Anyway, she'll be right back with the next look. Oh, I think I'm going to do the black. I think I'll do the black next. A little black and white. But we're keeping it seasonal. We're keeping it casual. We're keeping it dressy casual, casual. And, you know, it made me pull out a few of my loafers. You know, you can never go wrong with loafers. You know, we love loafers here at the Deborah Berry channel. At least Deborah Berry does. I don't know about you guys, but loafers. Wear them to concerts, wear them to dinner, wear them to family functions. Because they're, you know, wear them to church even. You know, sometimes you don't want the heel on. And I'm rattling. I'll be back with the next one. You know, black and white is always right. Black and white is always right. You can never go wrong with a little black and a little white. Keep it simple, keep it classic, and make it oh so pretty. Here's my little casual look number two, and it's some black denim jeans from Target a couple of years ago. Very super wide leg. Wish I could find some more. Not at Target, but you know. This is a Banana Republic vest. This is a Banana Republic long sleeve knit t-shirt like I've had. And this vest I think I got this summer. Yeah, I love it because it has no vent in the back. You know what I'm saying? There's a single button right here. No pockets, and it's a nice fabric. I think it came in a blue color. I'm glad I got it, and I pulled out the Michael Kors, this little bag. I love this little bag. It's tiny, but she's special. Had it for a while, a couple of years. And I put on my feet, let's see. I kept the jewelry on. I kept my earrings on and this on. I wanted the jewelry to be simple with these little casual looks. You don't have to go overboard. Just put on your simple classic pieces, and it's comfortable. And the blacks are pretty much matched. I mean, you be the judge. Pretty much. The texture's different, so it works. You know how blacks and browns and navies are, and reds. Oh my. But I put on my black and white Franco Sardo loafers. You know the ones I've shown you before. Have the little coin in them. They're sling back. These pants are really nice and long. And that little bit of white shows out right at the right spot. Yay! So that's look number 2. All set. Simple, classic. Keep it simple. Keep it classic, you know. Lovely, lovely. Lovely, lovely. And these fit. And I just want to take a moment to apologize for the first look. I looked back at that and I thought, look at this belly right here. I know we all have that problem, ladies, when we get older and we get rounder, and those pants really are too small for me, and I was trying to wear them. I would still wear them now, but I would wear the blouse on the outside. I wanted to show you how great it looked tucked in. So just kind of imagine it without my belly in the way. But the blouse looks great on the outside. It would have been a great blouse on the outside, and I could have belted it on the outside. But I wanted to show it inside. And after I filmed it, I looked back, I said, oh my God. I'm one of those people I would go, why she got that on? So you guys can talk about me, because I don't get it right every time either. But before I would have left the house, I would have said, no. I would have checked myself, but I was trying to show a look of the khakis with that lovely shirt. So, you know, you can give me a demerit on that one, but sometimes it's good to show the wrong stuff too. And I think it would have been more flattering on me, more comfortable for me in public if I had the blouse on the outside. I would feel comfortable getting up, sitting and standing and moving, and not worrying about if someone taking a picture. Oh my God, am I turned sideways? Or even in that, I could see how that was cupping here because the pleats weren't able to lay like they should have laid. So I want you to pay attention to that and remember that, because those are the things that when we're dressing, we should really check ourselves. We don't need other people to check us. We learn to check ourselves. And I left it in. I started to cut it out and redo it and pull the blouse out. I'm going to leave it in because it's a lesson learned. And a lesson we all can learn. You know, I put a blazer on with that, it would have been fine, maybe. Still, it was right up in here that was wrong. But we're not going to linger there. We're out of that outfit. I took it off. Thank you. I got this on now. So I have learned that when I do gain a little bit, and my comfort zone is when all of this is kind of covered. Truly, when all of this is kind of covered, or it's out like this and not gravitating, you know, you get to a point where you know you can't wear that body hugging stuff. You wear the body hugging stuff when you got that foundation on you that sucks you in and that the body is right. You know, you don't need extra. It doesn't look right. It just doesn't look right. So, I looked a hot mess, I know. But I was trying to give you the logistics of what to put together for a casual. So this is another casual look. A little more covered up, a little more in the comfort zone, add a little belt, put the vest on. And, you know, I'd love to hear your feedback on that first look. And I know you're going to be kind, but truthfully, you know, have you worn something that you thought looked great when you left the house and you got pictures taken and you go, oh my God. You know, they caught your profile and you go, was my gut sticking out like that, or was my butt hanging out like that? So we all will critique ourselves, you know. So I'm allowing you to critique me. I don't know. You can be as mean as you want to, because I'm gonna be mean myself. But we always still be kind around here, right? So look number 2, a little black, a little white. You know, this is the season, if the day is cool, to pull out these long sleeve t-shirts. If you don't have any, grab you some. Banana has them. I'm sure Walmart has them. Everywhere you want, they're gonna have your Macy's, Dillard's. Get you some basic. These are nice because they stretch. I have it in black. I have it in white. I think I have a brown one, and I have those that are even kind of off the shoulder. Banana has some nice ones, so when I get the 40% off, that's when you can grab you a few of those, and just you can wash them in the sink in Woolite, or throw them in the laundry under the permanent press cycle, gentle, you know, and just hang them up. They do well. They wash well. So this is look number 2 after all my talking and yakking, but that's all part of it. But this one is very comfortable, and I'm not worried about, oh, they're gonna take a picture. Okay, I can stand this way. I can stand this way. I can even stand this way, and I'm okay, because you know nothing's like emphasizing the roundness. And we all have it. We have the roundness. Even when I lose weight, I'm going to have that roundness. It's part of aging. It's part of the mature woman, unless you're really super, super thin, and unless you really, really work out, which I need to not really, really work out, but I need to really work out, if you get my gist. All right, look number 3, what are we going to do? I'm going to pull out some, like an off-white denim that I've had. I got early on, they're probably 3 years old. From Macy's, that styling company, some off-brand, but they're like a crop denim. I'm gonna put a look together with that, and then the finale, I have a new blouse, another new blouse from CHICO'S. You're gonna love. You're gonna love. We won't have to worry about bellies, butts, or anything with this blouse. Okay, it's like a tunic, to give you a hint. And you know I love me some tunics. So this is the look. This is look number 2. Just a little black and a little white, a little simplicity, and very, very casual. I'll be back with the next look. All right, we'll pull a little denim into the mix, right? A little blue denim, a little off-white denim, and a striped blouse. This is a Banana Republic blouse. You know I have this blouse. It's one of their classic oversized one, kind of like. I have it in white, I have it in pink, I have it in this stripe. It's just a good, where the sleeves, the cuffs are long, and it's long. I wanted something that would hang under this vest. And this is Vescomudo, not Vescomudo, Antonio Milani vest. Yes, I think it's Antonio Milani. You know I have the green one, the orange one, a navy one, and this denim one. Love this vest, love it, love it. And it's just so nice. It's just a good vest, and this is a Sam Edelman belt. I've worn this together before. Necklace from CHICO'S, part of that necklace. It's got all those compartments, sections to it. And Michael Kors. This is an old bag I've had. I've never carried her. I love it. I found it at Dillard's sitting there. And they didn't have it in the Michael Kors store anymore or online. It's a dark denim, but I figure I can get away with it with this sport casual little bag to carry with my denims. Sometimes, you know, denim is kind of like black sometimes. Is it going to match? Is it going to match? But this works. This works. This works. And the reason I put this blouse on, I put the vest on and it came to here, but I could still see the bottom of my butt cheeks. And you know me, I don't like that. I don't like that hanging out. If the vest at least covered that, because it just didn't look right, so I had to find a blouse that would hang under there too. It makes it a little sloppier, but it makes it more comfortable for me. And I'm not seeing the bottom of my butt when I stand up. You know, that's just me. That's just me. And I know some of you are like that too. We want to, when you walk away, just let them see the silhouette. Then they're gonna go, oh, look at her butt, look at her ass. Paranoia said, man, I don't know. Just things, you know, a lady doesn't show. You've got to be a proper lady, right? And sometimes that's what's wrong with today. They're just showing everything, right? Anyway, and on my feet, of course, I got the Sam Edelman belt. The shoes match this belt. They're Sam Edelman too. You saw these loafers. I had these before Christmas last year. I got them last fall. Love the color. They're beautiful brown color. with the tassel, little Sam Edelman logo on it. Perfect. And these little cropped denim pants. They're stretchy, nice. And the blouse and the bag. And you're good to go. You're ready, set, go. So there you go. Lovely. I think the furnace is on. You may hear some of that, but it's a little warm out. The furnace, the air conditioner. But this bag, ladies, look at it. So cute. I have one like this in a green, a dark green. I've yet to even style it. I want to show that to you. It's just a good classic little bag. Nice, and you can adjust the strap, double it to make it this way, or you can wear it crossbody. Whether it matches or not, I love it, I love it, I love it. So what do you think of this look? This is a good casual look. You can grab your stuff in your closet. You can run errands with the girls. You can go shopping. I mean, you can even wear it to church. You know, there's days at church where you just want to be comfortable. You can wear this to church. It'll be okay. Or some function that the church is having on a Saturday you want to go to, participate and all of that. So there you go, ladies. But now it's coming up. We're going to see what we're going to do with that, right? A nice little finale for you. Then I'm going to put that CHICO'S blouse on, a tunic blouse. It is beautiful. I walked in the store and saw that, and it's like, I got to have that. And it was no iron. You know, I have other ones that are, you know, you have to iron. But when you get a tunic that's no iron, because you know how much it's going to wrinkle and get wrinkled and all of that. So you want something that's going to stand the test of time when you wear it. So I think you're going to like it. It's white. It's white. But I'm going to just put it with just some jeans and make another casual, kind of a dressy casual look. You know, some of us, maybe I'll call it a Sharon casual look. Sharon Ageless Restyle. This is how Sharon would do casual, you know, with some heels or something. So, hey, some people that's casual. Whatever works for you. So I want to just thank you for spending time with me and being there and being supportive. We are growing. I'm still getting subscribers, you know, some every week. You know, well, we're going to get there. We're going to persevere, and we're not going to stop if we only get 4,000 views, if we only get 3,000 views. And look at that, only 3,000. Some people are happy they get 50 views, 40 views, 100 views. I'm happy for every single view that you allot me. And I want to thank you for, you know how they got where you can give points to the video, bonus points. I forgot what it's called. You guys have been doing that, so I've been getting some. And I give mine too. You know, they'll allow you 3 a week that you can give points to a different channel. So I thank you for that. If you get a chance, give it the points. I don't know what it means. It would be good if it meant some more dollars. But it just means, you know, somebody's paying attention, somebody's watching, algorithm's happy. So, and you know, I'm here every Thursday for you. So I decided that we needed a little relaxation, a little bit of comfortable wear, casual wear. So I did a little casual wear, stuffed all in all of this. So I hope you like it. I hope you'll come back next week. My loyal ones, I know you will, because I love you. I thank you. I appreciate you. All right. Finale's coming up. I want to see what you think of that, and we can play with that and just have fun and go on with your day. Until next week. All right, I'll be right back with the next look. Yay! It's a finale. It's a finale. It's a finale. All right, here we go. Simple, classic, pretty, very simple. Very classic. Got the denim jeans with the big cuff that I'm still going to wear till I can't wear no more. And this is the blouse from CHICO'S. Look at her. Look at her. Got the Tory Burch bag. I'm going to carry this white bag until I can't carry her anymore. I love this bag, and I need to get another one in black. They even have it in suede. And they have it in a Merlot. Oh, I have a Merlot bag, but if I didn't, this one, I love that bag. Anyway, this is the blouse. Let's go with the blouse first. Look at it. It's no iron, hidden buttons. She's got pockets. Here we go. We even got pockets. I mean, come on, pockets. You got pockets in the tunic. You got a stitched down seam in the back. really stitched, you know, really nice, just simple lines. A little bit of stretch in there, you know. Sleeves are regular sleeves, and it can be unbuttoned, and I could fold them back, you know, as I want to do. I always do stuff like that. You can fold them back and push them up, you know. You can do that with it. That's a good way too. And the jeans are just the old Target jeans that when I bought those other ones, those black ones, and those were those barrel ones when I bought those. Just a nice jean. And on my feet, I put the ink little nude, what is this color? Beige color. Little pumps, you know, they zip up the back. Little zip in the back, little nail heads. A take on the Valentino. You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. But comfortable nonetheless, and really kind of go with this. I could have gone with black if I was wearing black with it, but you know, sometimes it's fun to put a pair of heels on with your jeans, isn't it, ladies? It's just fun. It's just fun. So this is the look, and oh, she feels good. She feels good. So hopefully they still have some of these left. I will list her, because I got mine in the store and took it right off the mannequin. And I said, I need it's small. And it's small. It's not, oh, it just stretches lovely, lovely with the stretch. But you can do this. I don't know, I guess you could belt her. I'm looking in the mirror over. You could easily belt this. But the beauty of it is how it's cut. See how it's cut? That swing is cut in there. They cut that swing in there so it just flows. Just flows really nice for you. Really, really nice. Lovely, lovely. If we can do stuff with this, you can throw this on. It's like right now, today it's hot out, but you could put this on and you'd be comfortable enough. I did put a little tank under it, but you don't have to, but I did. You know me, I'm gonna have another little layer here. But it's perfect, and I put on my favorite necklace. A couple of you ordered this necklace a couple of weeks ago. It's a great necklace from Dillard's. I'll list it again. I just call it my cross necklace. It's just perfect. It just works with so much, and it's simple. It's easy. I got Anna Louisa up here. But, you know, this necklace, the old Chico medallion earrings. I wish they'd do some more of these. That's a good type to have. You probably can find others similar, I'm sure. But that's it. That's this week's video. That's this week's little show. I was going to turn, but these shoes have a nice rubber bottom. I can't really slide like I can if I'm on carpet or something. But anyway, I love you. I thank you. I appreciate you for spending time with me and hanging out at the Deborah Berry channel, as you always do, and you give me so much love, and I send it right back to you. This is probably the only look, maybe the black and white, that the blue nails didn't clash with. They clashed with that green, didn't they? But they did okay with this, I guess. Anyway, I am going to get ready. I'm hungry, I'm hot, and all that good stuff. Anyway, I've never been through this early. I'm always so late starting, but I got an early start this week. So come back and see me next week, of course. I'm going to come up with some more stuff. I had bought a few pieces at Talbot's that I'm taking back. They're not giving me that I was going to share with you, but they're not exciting enough. So we'll keep looking, we'll keep checking, and we'll dig in the closet. Because this in-between time is so perfect for going to the closet, you know, sort of like the mafia. We're taking to the mattresses. We're going to the closet for now and create some looks. Add a new piece, a new blouse, a new top, a new belt, a new bag, new shoes, or whatever, and just start creating and make your outfits, and we'll be ready. Because when it gets really cold, we might want to add some sweaters or something. But for now, look at this, easy peasy. Just, you know, you don't have to worry about being so wrinkled. I have lots of tunic blouses I love, but they're gonna wrinkle. They're gonna wrinkle, but this one will wrinkle, but it won't look at, you know, won't hang around, won't stay. So. Anyway, what do we do here, ladies, gentlemen, people, lovely lovelies? We leave a little kindness everywhere we go, right? Always, always leave a little kindness everywhere you go. Come back and see me. I know I'm looking crazy, but I probably should make these match. At least make it match. I can have done here. All right, here we go. Leave a little kindness everywhere you go. Come back to see me next week. I'm here every Thursday just for you. And I'm trying to learn some new stuff just for you because that's what we do, right? And I'm trying to switch it up. I came downstairs today, you know. I didn't have too many changes to do, which I usually only do 4, but I decided I'll come. My husband's home, so if I have an accident or trip on the steps or something, he's here. I won't be laying there with, I've fallen and I can't get up or get to my phone or whatever. Anyway, I love you. I thank you. I appreciate you. I will see you next week. Bye-bye. That's right. Leave a little kindness. We need all of it.